Welcome to Geological Time Travelers. Today, we embark on a profound cinematic journey to uncover the magnificent era of ancient dinosaurs. For millions of years, these colossal creatures dominated our beautiful planet, leaving behind a legacy that continues to fascinate modern science. The word dinosaur actually translates to terrible lizard, a fitting name for the magnificent beasts that once roamed our ancient Earth. But how did humanity first discover these incredible giants? The story begins deep within the rocky layers of our mysterious planet. In the year 1841, a brilliant scientist named Sir Richard Owen coined the iconic term after examining giant fossils. Before this historic moment, people often mistook massive dinosaur bones for the remains of mythical dragons or giant human beings instead. Early paleontologists worked tirelessly in harsh conditions, carefully extracting these precious biological treasures from the unforgiving stone of the ancient Earth. Each newly discovered fossil acted like a magical puzzle piece, slowly revealing the magnificent picture of a completely forgotten biological world.
They were herbivores.
Museums around the globe soon began to display these towering skeletons, sparking a worldwide obsession with prehistoric life and ancient history. To truly understand their epic reign, we must travel back to the very beginning, to the dawn of the Triassic period. Around 250 million years ago, all of the global land masses were merged into one supercontinent known as Pangaea. The climate during the Triassic was incredibly hot and dry, creating vast desert landscapes that challenged the survival of early life. It was in this harsh environment that the very first dinosaurs evolved, starting as small, agile predators darting across the sand. These early dinosaurs were not the massive titans we usually imagine, but their unique anatomy gave them a distinct evolutionary advantage. They stood upright on their legs, allowing them to move much faster and more efficiently than the sprawling reptiles around them. As the Triassic period progressed, these adaptable creatures quickly diversified, slowly taking over various ecological niches across the vast supercontinent Pangaea. The end of the Triassic brought another mass extinction, wiping out many competing species and leaving the world open for dinosaurs. This catastrophic event paved the way for the legendary Jurassic period, an era characterized by lush vegetation and truly gigantic herbivores. The supercontinent began to slowly break apart, allowing humid ocean breezes to transform the barren deserts into dense, thriving green forests. Towering conifers and massive ferns provided an endless food supply, allowing herbivorous dinosaurs to reach truly unimaginable, absolutely massive colossal sizes. Behold, the mighty Brachiosaurus, a gentle giant whose long neck allowed it to feast upon the highest branches of ancient trees. These massive sauropods traveled in large herds, shaking the very ground beneath their feet as they migrated across the prehistoric landscape. Meanwhile, the heavily armored Stegosaurus wandered through the thick undergrowth, displaying its iconic dorsal plates to deter any hungry, aggressive predators. Predatory dinosaurs also grew larger and much more dangerous, evolving sharp teeth and powerful claws to hunt the massive, slow herbivores. The Jurassic skies were filled with magnificent pterosaurs, soaring gracefully above the ancient forests while hunting for fish in shallow waters. Beneath the ocean surface, massive marine reptiles like the plesiosaur ruled the deep, completely separate from the dinosaur family tree above. It is a common misconception that all famous dinosaurs lived together, but the truth is separated by millions of evolutionary years. This brings us to the famous Cretaceous period, the final and most diverse chapter in the long history of the dinosaurs.
During the Cretaceous, the continents continued to drift further apart,
creating isolated ecosystems that sparked a massive explosion of new species. Flowering plants bloomed for the very first time, adding vibrant splashes of color to a world previously dominated by green ferns. This beautiful floral revolution attracted early pollinating insects, forever changing the biological dynamics of the entire prehistoric ecosystem on our planet. The Cretaceous period was the true golden age of dinosaurs, featuring some of the most iconic and recognizable species ever discovered. Let us address a massive pop culture myth right now. The terrifying Tyrannosaurus rex never actually lived during the Jurassic period. The mighty Tyrannosaurus rex was strictly a Cretaceous predator, ruling the North American landscape near the very end of the era. This means less time separates humans from the mighty predator than the time separating the predator from the heavily armored Stegosaurus. The beast possessed the most powerful bite force of any terrestrial animal, capable of crushing solid bone with absolute terrifying ease. However, this apex predator faced formidable prey, such as the famous Triceratops, armed with 3 deadly horns and a solid frill. Epic battles between these two prehistoric titans frequently echoed across the plains, representing the ultimate evolutionary arms race of the era. In other parts of the world, massive herds of duck-billed dinosaurs roamed the wetlands, communicating with loud, echoing vocal sounds. The skies were now dominated by colossal flying reptiles like Quetzalcoatlus, possessing a massive wingspan comparable to a modern fighter jet. Life on Earth seemed perfectly balanced, with dinosaurs firmly established as the undisputed rulers of every major terrestrial ecosystem they inhabited. Little did these magnificent creatures know, their incredible reign of over 160 million years was about to end. Deep in the dark vacuum of outer space, a massive asteroid was hurtling toward our peaceful blue planet at terrifying speeds. This celestial rock measured approximately 10 to 15 kilometers in diameter, carrying enough kinetic energy to completely reshape the entire world. 66 million years ago, on an otherwise ordinary morning, the sky suddenly lit up with a blinding, intensely terrifying flash. The massive asteroid slammed into the shallow waters of what is now the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, unleashing unimaginable, absolute destruction. The initial impact released energy equivalent to billions of atomic bombs, instantly vaporizing everything within a radius of 1,000 miles. A colossal crater, known today as Chicxulub, was violently carved into the Earth's crust, sending millions of tons of debris skyward. The sheer force of the collision triggered massive earthquakes that violently shook the entire planet, destabilizing fault lines and volcanic regions. Towering mega tsunamis, hundreds of meters high, surged across the ancient oceans, completely devastating coastal ecosystems and sweeping away countless prehistoric animals. Superheated debris rained back down through the atmosphere, igniting massive global wildfires that quickly consumed the ancient, lush, green terrestrial forests. The sky turned completely black as thick clouds of ash, soot, and toxic gases completely blocked out the life-giving sunlight. This abrupt darkness plunged the entire world into a freezing, devastating nuclear winter, drastically dropping global temperatures for many long years. Without essential sunlight, the surviving plants quickly withered and died, triggering a catastrophic collapse of the entire prehistoric global food chain. Massive herbivorous dinosaurs, requiring massive amounts of daily vegetation to survive, were the first to succumb to the harsh, freezing starvation. As the giant plant eaters perished,
The mighty carnivorous dinosaurs soon followed, finding themselves completely devoid of any reliable food sources.
in the dark, freezing aftermath of the devastating impact, nearly 75% of all life on Earth was completely eradicated. The once mighty dinosaurs who had successfully dominated the planet for millions of years were violently wiped from the terrestrial stage. However, the story of life on Earth does not end in complete tragedy, as a few resilient creatures managed to survive. Deep underground, small, burrowing mammals remained safely insulated from the intense heat and freezing cold that ravaged the entire ruined surface. These tiny, unassuming creatures required very little food to survive, allowing them to patiently outlast the apocalyptic conditions of the surface. In the oceans, deep-sea organisms and certain species of sharks also managed to survive the catastrophic changes in water temperature. But the most surprising survivors of this devastating mass extinction event were actually a a specific group of small, feathered theropod dinosaurs. These small, agile creatures possessed the remarkable ability to fly, allowing them to travel great distances in search of scarce food. Over millions of years, these surviving feathered dinosaurs continued to evolve and adapt, eventually becoming the beautiful birds we see today. Yes, the majestic eagle soaring above and the tiny sparrow in your garden are the direct, living descendants of the dinosaurs.
Careful right here.
The extinction of the giant non-avian dinosaurs left countless ecological niches completely empty, paving the way for a new era. This catastrophic reset allowed those small surviving mammals to eventually emerge from the shadows and begin their own incredible evolutionary journey. Without the devastating asteroid impact, human beings might never have evolved to walk the Earth and build our complex modern civilizations. Our existence is deeply intertwined with the tragic demise of the magnificent dinosaurs, a humbling reminder of highly unpredictable, chaotic power. Today, paleontologists continue to unearth fascinating new fossils, slowly piecing together the complex, beautiful puzzle of our incredibly ancient geological history. Advanced technologies like computer modeling and laser scans allow us to study these ancient bones with unprecedented, amazing levels of detail. We can now accurately estimate their running speeds, understand their complex diets, and even determine the original colors of their feathers. Every new scientific discovery challenges our previous assumptions, painting a much more vibrant and dynamic picture of the ancient dinosaur kingdom. They were not just slow, lumbering monsters, but highly adapted, incredibly successful animals perfectly suited to their unique prehistoric terrestrial environments. The fascinating story of the dinosaurs serves as a powerful testament to the incredible resilience and adaptability of life on Earth. However, their sudden, violent extinction also provides a crucial warning for modern humanity as we face our own unprecedented environmental challenges. We are currently witnessing what many prominent scientists refer to as the terrifying sixth mass extinction event in our geological history. Unlike the asteroid that doomed the ancient dinosaurs, this modern crisis is entirely driven by the reckless actions of human beings. Deforestation, severe pollution, and rapid climate change are destroying vital habitats at an alarming rate, pushing countless animal species toward extinction. The massive dinosaurs had absolutely no control over the massive celestial rock that violently crashed into the Earth millions of years ago. But we possess the unique intelligence and technological capability to completely change our current destructive course and protect our fragile world. We must learn valuable lessons from the ancient past, understanding that no species, no matter how dominant, is immune to extinction. By protecting our precious natural environments, we can ensure that future generations will continue to marvel at the wonders of nature. The magnificent fossils displayed in our museums should serve as both a celebration of ancient life and a stark, solemn warning. Let us honor the incredible legacy of the dinosaurs by fiercely protecting the rich biodiversity that currently exists on our planet. Imagine a future where we live in perfect harmony with nature, preserving the delicate balance of life that took millions of years. The epic tale of the dinosaurs is a beautiful, tragic symphony of evolution, survival, and the inescapable reality of sudden extinction. From their humble beginnings in the dry Triassic deserts to their absolute dominance during the incredibly lush and vibrant Cretaceous period. They conquered every continent, adapted to countless environments, and pushed the absolute biological limits of size and physical power on Earth. Their fossilized footprints, preserved in ancient mud, allow us to walk alongside them in our imaginations, crossing the vast oceans of time. As we look up at the modern birds flying gracefully across the sky, we are actually witnessing the enduring spirit of dinosaurs. The mighty Tyrannosaurus rex and the peaceful Triceratops may be gone, but their incredible biological legacy will quietly live on forever. Our journey through deep geological time reveals that the Earth is a highly dynamic, constantly changing stage for the drama of life.
We need to be extremely
Continents
careful
drift,
right here.
massive oceans rise and fall, and countless species emerge and disappear in the endless, beautiful rhythm of biological evolution. We are merely brief visitors on this ancient planet, standing on the shoulders of the magnificent giants who came long before us.
Let the story of the dinosaurs inspire us to be better stewards of the Earth, cherishing every single living creature around us. Because in the grand cosmic perspective, the survival of our own human species depends entirely on the health of our global ecosystem. The rocks beneath our feet hold countless more secrets, quietly waiting for curious minds to uncover their hidden, ancient geological truths. Every fossil is a beautiful time capsule, capturing a single, fleeting moment from a world that vanished millions of years ago today. As science advances, we will undoubtedly discover even more astonishing facts about these incredible creatures and the prehistoric world they inhabited. Perhaps we will find new species that completely revolutionize our current understanding of ancient dinosaur anatomy, complex behavior, and evolutionary history. The golden age of paleontology is happening right now, with passionate researchers unearthing breathtaking new discoveries in remote corners of the world. We invite you to stay curious, keep exploring, and never lose your profound sense of wonder for the natural history of Earth. The universe is vast and mysterious, but the history of our own home planet remains the most incredibly fascinating story ever told. From the terrifying marine reptiles of the deep oceans to the colossal winged pterosaurs soaring high above the ancient terrestrial landscapes, the age of reptiles was a truly magnificent chapter in the spectacular, ongoing saga of biological life on our beautiful blue planet. Thank you for joining us on this incredible, immersive journey through the deep, mysterious corridors of ancient prehistoric time and space. We hope this cinematic exploration has deepened your profound appreciation for the mighty dinosaurs and the fragile, beautiful ecosystem we call home. Remember to share this educational video with fellow history enthusiasts and help us spread the fascinating knowledge of our incredibly ancient past. If you enjoyed this epic adventure, please consider subscribing to our channel for more amazing documentaries about the wonders of the universe. This is Geological Time Travelers signing off. Stay curious, protect our beautiful planet, and we will see you in the next adventure.